Gaming is dead, is what I would say if I was a fool. This is a common phrase I hear from people, and they usually fall into one of three categories. One, they only play the same three games, COD, FIFA, 2K, and Madden. And then they complain about the game being trash or the same game every year. My brother in Christ, it's a sports game. How much do you expect for it to change? Especially when they have to pump it out once a year. If you take into consideration that it's coming out every year, it's technically less than a year of them actually working on the game itself. How much do you want to change? But honestly, I'm guilty of this too. I played 2K for like almost a decade now, since like 2K11. But yeah, damn, I feel old now. Same thing for Call of Duty too. I used to buy it every single year on the release date. But then I think around like the Advanced Warfare time, that's when I kind of stopped because I just grew up, you know? I kind of realized it's the same thing every year. I understand it's a shooter, but they would try and make changes, and I just didn't like the changes that they made. But that's besides the point. Let's get to the next group of people. The next group of people are the ones that say that there are no good games coming out nowadays. And, you know, I'd understand this if you only ever got your gaming news from IGN, but there's tons of quality games out there. They're just not necessarily AAA titles. You just have to look a little bit below the surface of the mainstream media and games, and you'll actually find those. Step outside your comfort zone and just give something new a try. Worst case scenario, you don't like it, alright, not the end of the world. Me personally, as of recently, I've been stepping into more like RPGs and JRPGs, and I ended up falling in love with them. This isn't necessarily a review video, but as like a quick recommendation, I've been playing the Yakuza games and Persona 5, specifically Yakuza Like a Dragon. That ending was amazing. Oh my god, like it felt like a movie from start to finish. I ended up putting in like over 200 hours on both of these games, and it did not feel like that at all. That's the crazy part. And the best part is that they were free with PlayStation Plus. I'll never understand why people have PlayStation Plus or whatever the situation is on Xbox. I'm not too familiar with it. I know it's like Game Pass or something, and you have free games to add, and you choose not to add it. You literally could try these games for free, and if you like it, play the entire thing for free as long as you have your membership. Why are people not doing it? I know people that literally, oh, this game doesn't look cool. It's not like it's taking up space when you add it to the library. It's only going to take space when you download it. Just add it to your library. You might go back sometime and play it. That's what I did. Lastly, the last group of people that end up saying gaming is dead are the ones that just say that it's all just a cash grab nowadays, which, in all honesty, I kind of understand. Game developers have definitely gotten more greedy over the years, at least in my opinion. And I agree to an extent. Microtransactions, overpriced skins, pay to win, battle passes in every game now. They're definitely milking every last dollar that they can out of their games, which I understand. Their whole point is to make money, but kind of got to draw the line somewhere. I don't know. I feel like there's not really any passion in it anymore. It's kind of just completely profit driven, which again, I understand. You're supposed to make money. That's the whole point of like making entertainment and media, but still, I mean, I don't make money off mine. That's just me though. I do it for the love, for the passion, and for the people. But it kind of just ruins the grind in my opinion, for some games at least. Like I remember before all this microtransaction and battle pass nonsense, to get the cool skins, you would actually have to grind the game, and I don't want to say be good at it. You don't necessarily have to be good, but if you weren't, it would just take longer. But you know, that's when I feel like gaming was most fun, when you could just kind of put in some time into it. You unlock cool things that you could show off to other people. But like nowadays, it's just like you're basically just doing a money spread on people when you have a nice skin or like a cosmetic. That's really all it is nowadays, because you could just buy everything. There's not really much grinding involved. Or like, you know, I remember I'm in my head right now, I'm thinking about like the Call of Duty gun skins where you had to do all the challenges, and like, you know, you couldn't get like the further skins until you did the previous ones, like get 100 headshots with this gun, blah blah blah. Or just anything really like that, where it's kind of like you got to do a challenge to unlock something. But like I said, nowadays it's really just drop $10 on the battle pass, spend $20 on the skin, things like that. That's kind of the direction that it's taking. And again, I understand you have to make money. I do. But like, damn, I already bought this game for damn near $70, $80 after tax. Like, and And I know there's gonna be people that are gonna say, oh, well, they're not forcing you to buy it. Well, that's a fair point if you're solely relying and referring to cosmetic skins. But then when it comes a point where when you can just pay to win, that's where it gets annoying. I'm thinking specifically of 2K, how people are dropping $70 to $80 on the game. The base game, mind you. Base game after tax is close to $80, at least in my state. And then on top of that, you're spending over $100 on just one player. Mind you, there are 5 positions in basketball. They all do different things. And on top of that, there's different archetypes in each position. You should, realistically, in 2K, you should be able to have multiple players all around, like, decent, you know, like, actually playable characters. But unless you drop money on that, or you literally no-life the game and don't have a job or any other hobbies outside of 2K, you're not going to be able to do that. I know, I'm kind of targeting 2K specifically. That game gets me tight. I hate 2K. Do not buy it this year, please. But that really applies for any game where you could kind of just pay to get your character to, like, a higher level. Like, I understand. It's a little more understandable when it's a free-to-play game, because obviously they have to make their money somehow, but when it's like a $70 to $80 AAA title, that's just ridiculous. And that also brings me back to my last point of venturing out and trying new games that are possibly out of your comfort zone, especially trying new games that are not just unnecessary remakes or remasters with, you know, microtransactions slapped into it. I'm not saying any specific names here, but if you know a game title that comes to mind, feel free to comment it, let me know. But that's all I had to say. I just wanted to speak my mind. I make videos for fun. I'm not doing it for money like some of these game developers. But hey man, that's their job. I understand. You know, gotta get this bread somehow. But what can I do? You know, I can't run into their headquarters and make them stop. So sucks, but it's probably just only gonna get worse as people keep feeding into it. But hey man, what can I do? Another thing that I kind of forgot to add in as well is the whole loot boxes and pretty much just bare gambling in a game. Like that's I don't know how that managed to become normal, but on games that you already spent $60+ on, now they're pushing gambling, basically gambling with loot boxes and the packs and things like that you could just pay money to open. Like they know the neuropsychology or the neurochemistry, whatever the term is. They know how it operates and how you get that instant dopamine hit just like seeing something good open out of the pack. And now next thing you know, you're spending another $200 on packs or loot boxes, whatever it might be, depending on the game. They know what they're doing, and I've heard some lawsuits about it before, how they need to prevent kids from doing it, but like 99% of gamblers quit before they strike big. So just keep on gambling, guys. But that's all I had to say. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. Keep on gambling. Keep on buying loot boxes. Keep on buying battle passes. Keep just throwing your money away. Nah, I can't tell you how to live your life. Do what you want. I'm about to buy the Overwatch battle pass though, so I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.